I do like them tall because I'm pretty tall for an Asian girl. So they need to be, I think, at least 5'11", but I prefer like 6 feet tall. I have a younger brother, and anybody younger than me, I just automatically think of my brother. So hottest person in the room, and if they tell me they're even a month younger than me, I'm just like, oh, I just see my brother and it's like, oh.
You're gonna be single for a while.
I don't get why she's acting surprised. At this point, I'm genuinely starting to wonder if they even hear themselves when they speak, given how oblivious they seem.
So who do you think are the biggest enforcers of gender roles, men or women?
Men, because they're more dominant.
Yeah, but who typically pays on a first date?
Men.
Who's typically expected to approach?
Men.
Who typically buys the drinks at nightclubs?
Men.
Who typically gets down on one knee?
Men.
Isn't that all traditional male behavior?
I think a girl loves it, and a girl loves to be chased.
Once again, who are the biggest enforcers of gender roles, men or women?
It's a good question, because women expect it when men don't want to do it all the time, but men get the benefit of going out of their way to do their gender roles.
So would you say that women are the biggest enforcers of gender roles? Would you agree with that?
No.
You said women expect it though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does a man necessarily have to expect a woman to do traditional things to be with him? Or?
Oh, nowadays, no. Women don't want to cook, clean, provide for the family. It's definitely different. 2026.
So once again, how are women not the biggest enforcers of gender roles?
I don't think they're subtle enforcers. Like, it's expected.
Well, right, but you're saying that women expect men to be in their roles, but women don't want to be in their roles. So to me, that
Which
sounds
is sad.
like it is sad. But my point is, it sounds like women are enforcing gender roles more than men are. Is that true?
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
So if women are the biggest enforcers of gender roles, how are women not the biggest enforcers of patriarchy? The very thing they demonize men for.
I don't know.
It's not surprising to see them engage in the same behavior they criticize in men. That happens all the time. What stood out, though, was her openly admitting that men are still expected to uphold traditional gender roles, while many women don't want to be traditional themselves. Going back to his question, it really comes down to this. Whatever benefits them personally is labeled as good, whether it actually is or not, and anything that doesn't serve their interests is quickly framed as bad or negative.
If a woman acts like a man, it's because she's with a loser. If a woman acts like a mom, it's because she's with a boy. A woman matches the energy.
So what if she act like a stupid, lying, goofy, and she can't cook, and she only got 1.5 bras, and she never got her kids with her. Her mother always got the kids, and her fingernail polish always chipping off her fingers. Talk about that. Enlighten us on that. We want to know about that.
Y'all remember when Blake Lively got rejected by Justin Baldoni, and instead of just accepting the embarrassment of hitting on a man when you are married to one of the hottest Canadians ever, she decided to slap him with a sexual harassment suit? Well, there is, what's the word? A win. A big fat win in the world of false allegations today, because the judge said, well, Blake, you're fully... And so is Taylor Swift. As you guys know, Taylor Swift, the woman who makes music for girls who cheat on their boyfriends and then blame them for it, had this girl's back. 100%. I just want to know when we're going to stop this whole farce of, like, we must believe all women, right? Like, it's believe all victims until the victim is a man. And, you know, you think that we would have learned from Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, but we didn't, because there are still just piles and piles of radical feminists on Instagram, on Threads, on TikTok, complaining about how she didn't get the justice she deserved. You're right, she didn't. She should be put on a registry somewhere. That's the justice that she deserves. Jail time? That would have been the justice that she deserved, but she didn't get any of that. Because we live in a world where if you call 911 for no reason, it's a fine. If you pull a fire alarm, it's a possible charge, because you can't be wasting resources, but you make a false allegation. Oopsies.
There's a perception that whatever benefits them personally is often labeled as good, even if it isn't objectively beneficial, while anything that doesn't serve their interests is quickly framed as bad. In some cases, people may be more willing to side with one narrative over accountability, even when the situation is more complex than it appears. There's also a tendency in certain discussions to interpret the woman as a victim by default and assume the man must have done something to justify her actions, rather than examining the situation fairly from both sides.
Translating Missandra's terms. He's sassy. I couldn't disrespect him. He's a narcissist. I couldn't manipulate him. He's gaslighting me. He was right. He's mansplaining me. He was right in detail. He's controlling. He took charge and led when it was inconvenient. He's a creep, or he's weird. I'm not attracted to him, and I'm not mature enough to say that.
A woman simulator. What is this even about? Wash the dishes. The husband returns in 60 seconds. What? Oh my God, give me this, turn on the water, give me the soap. Oh my God, put soap on there. Wash, go quicker. Oh my God, the time is, there's no way I finish this in 60 seconds. Go. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, I'm cooked. Wait, maybe not. This is the method. Okay, boom. Next, hurry up. The method is to go in a circle. There we go. Come on. 30 seconds left. Oh my God. I actually might make it. What happens if I don't? Do I even want to know what happens if I don't make it? Last one. Oh my God. 5, 4, 3. No, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, just in time. Oh my goodness.
My wife is my best friend. She's literally my best friend. I literally just got an invite to go game with the boys. And literally I was like, no, I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible. I got a hot wife downstairs. You know what I mean? I don't want to hop on. I want to hang out with my best friend.
We have so much fun together.
And we have a lot of fun. We have so much fun.
Way more fun.
Way more fun than games with the homies. You know what I mean? Like, come on, she's beautiful. Mm-hmm. She's smart.
Yep.
She's hilarious. She's the one.
There's one more.
She's good at dancing. You know what I mean? Like, she's got everything. She's got everything you need. You know, I don't need to hang out with anybody else. You know, I don't need anybody else. Right?
Right. And if someone was to ask you to go play Arc Raiders or something.
Oh, no way, Jose. I'd be like, no.
I don't want nothing from you. I want to be away from you. I want my freedom from you.
I'm begging you, please sit down, Gary. Please don't leave me. Please.
You see this, right? You see this? I'm trying to go.
Please.
I'm trying to go.
Look at me.
I don't want to be with you.
I will give you whatever.
I don't want nothing from you. I want to be away from you. I want my freedom from you. All I'm trying to do is go out the door. Y'all see this on camera? I'm trying to leave out the door, get away from the situation, and make things better for me. But I can't seem to go. So when the police get here, you will see, because I'm gonna have to remove her from me physically. Trying to be polite and just walk out and have a great day, but she won't get off me. Can you please get off me? I'm asking her twice.
I'm asking you to
Can
sit
you
down.
please get off of me?
Okay, I'm asking you to sit
Can
down.
you please get off of me?
Gary, please don't put your hands. I'm begging you, please sit down, Gary. Please don't leave me. Please.
You see this, right?
Gary,
You see this?
please,
I'm trying to go.
Please.
I'm trying to go.
Look at me.
I don't want to be with you.
I will give you whatever.
I don't want nothing from you. I want to be away from you. I want my freedom from you.
It's striking how, in some situations, someone may cheat and then react emotionally when the other person chooses not to accept it anymore. It also highlights a broader issue in certain relationship conflicts, where emotions escalate quickly, and people feel the need to protect themselves by documenting interactions to avoid false accusations or misunderstandings, especially when breakups turn hostile.
Sure you did. But wait, parthenogenesis is not a thing in humans. And for those that aren't familiar with what that is the development of an embryo from an unfertilized egg. So for you ladies that want to take credit for bringing all life into this world, don't forget to mention those that helped.
It's okay, nobody's coming anywhere. Because he decided to leave us for a guy.
Lucky on that kid. Now, stay woke in these streets, big brr.
2026 strict dating rules for guys. Rule number 1, has a bad day more than 25% of the year. You're gone. Rule number 2, Miami, Nashville, Mexico trip without you. Safe travels, you're gone. Rule number 3, out on any body of water when she doesn't own a boat. Bon voyage. Number 4, any form of Botox, you're gone. Number 5, your phone died and you fell asleep. Cap, you're gone.
If you are a man over 30, I'm pretty sure you have seen this before. But this was the first time I encountered it and I was completely taken aback. I made a video saying no one will give you better advice than a man who sees you as his wife. So my friend who's in her 30s and don't typically watch my videos, somehow she watched that one. And she called me to tell me she didn't like it. Not because of the message, but because of one word, correction. She said the word correction made her feel like a child, that no man should correct her. He should advise her. Help me understand where you're coming from. What do you think correction is? And I kid you not, we spent about 20 minutes going back and forth. Definitions, explanations, examples, tone, the whole shebang. And at the end of the conversation, after all of that back and forth and explanation, she still said the same thing. The message is good, just not the word. She told me I had to fix the word. And that's when it clicked. I said to her, do you realize what you just did? You manipulated the conversation. You took a message about guidance and growth and you turned it into a debate about a word. Now the focus isn't on the merit of the message. The focus is now on how the message made you feel.
Where are you from? Georgia. Georgia, okay. And what do you do?
I'm just living.
Just living?
Yeah, I'm just living.
And what do you look for in a man?
When a man cheats, it's like one person washing hands in different bowl. One person washing hands in different bowls. But when a woman cheats, it's like different persons. Hey! Washing hands.
Jesus.
In one bowl.
Blood of Jesus. Blood of
different person. Washing hands in one bowl. It's okay.
Please take me back, please. Please take me back. I don't want to do this if I don't have you, please.
Here's how you spot a dumb woman instantly. Use an analogy with her. And if she argues with the example, abort mission, you could ask, why is speeding wrong? Then she'll say, because speeding causes accidents. And then you could reply, well, ambulances speed, fire trucks speed, so speed itself is not evil. Then she will say, well, what do ambulances have to do with it? That's the moment you know it's over. You're not debating morality anymore. You're explaining how thinking actually works, as if you're talking to a child, and she's nodding like she's winning. This is a classic case of a woman having double D's, dumb and delusional. That's not an opinion gap, though. That's an abstraction ceiling. If she can't follow a simple analogy, don't explain yourself. The best move on the board is just to walk away.
I didn't like how that came across, or the tone in it. It's the kind of reaction you'd expect. I don't like how this feels, or I don't like his tone. I actually wish the other person from earlier had seen this beforehand, so they could have avoided wasting time arguing with someone who dismisses correct word usage just because of how it emotionally lands in the moment.
If I tell you to leave me alone, and you leave me alone, you're legit dead to me. Like, I can't believe.
Well, that's stupid. But when you're ready for an adult relationship, science can help you grow into it. I'm Max Butterfield, Dr. Max Butterfield. I study this kind of thing for a living. 3 science-backed facts you should know. Number 1, healthy women do not play games with their boundaries. Full stop. Enough said. End of story. Number 2, men are taught from an early age that no means no. They know the value of consent. So if you tell a man, I'm not interested in you, chances are he's going to take your word for it. Number 3, there is a much better way, and that is open and honest communication. No games.
She's getting mad.
Papi. Oh, really, papi? Oh, really?